Hi and welcome back to my channel. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to manage the receipt vouchers, the amount that you received from the customer, either it's cash, online or check, and how to create a complete search bar at the top. And the last receipt voucher will be displayed dynamically, but if you want to search, just enter any receipt voucher number and it will be displayed dynamically. How to create a fully dynamic drop-down list will be with the help of offset formula, which will be updated automatically as you go to your home page. Enter any type of payments here and it will be reflected directly in the same list that is available here. How to give a complete look to your Excel sheet with the help of fill colors, and how to create a beautiful heading made of two colors with a light in the middle. All this we'll do it from scratch. So let's see how we can do it. So before proceeding, let me remind you that the links to the previous lessons will be shared in the description. Because it's a continuous lesson, we are going to build a complete project from the beginning, how to manage your customers, sale invoice detail, how to print the invoice, and now we are going to build the receipt voucher. So all the previous lessons, links to them will be shared in the description. Let me hide these buttons. Now to give a new different look, now to fill the page, let me first remove grid lines. Go to view, click on grid lines. So this way you can remove the grid lines very easily. I want to start from Z100, Z100. I'll easily go there, and you see Z100 selected. Press the Control and the Shift key. Now press the up arrow, it will take you to the top. Now press the left arrow and it will select all this range that you wanted. I'll go to home and select the second blue color from here. This way you can see it is given a complete color. Now I'll select this area, the headings from here, and I'll press Control 1 to format the heading. I'll go to fill and fill effect. From here I'll select the dark blue color, and the second I'll select the light blue color at the top, and I'll select this center one. So the light appears in the center. Click OK. This way you can give a different look to your headings. And this receipt voucher, it appears in the center, but is not actually in the center. It's written here in the first cell. So how to make it in the center? Just I'll remove the alignment. You see here it goes back to its place. Just select the range, press Control 1, go to alignment, and from here select center across selection. Click OK. This way it appears in the center, even it's not merged, but it will appear in the center always. You see the receipt voucher is written here, but it will appear in the center. I'll just give a light color to this because this is the search bar. So I'll give it a light color, and from here all the way through, let me select from here, hold the Control and the Shift key, go up. I'll select and remove the fill. I'll just remove the fill from here because here I'm going to type, and it is, you know how to give the border. If you don't know, just select the area, press Control 1, or directly you can give borders from here. I'll remove fill from here because this is the search, so I'll just remove the fill from here. Let me walk you through all the headers. This is the receipt voucher number, date, customer ID, name, address, and payment type, whether it is cash, online transfer, or a check. And whatever you have, MasterCard, whatever you have, you can use that here. We'll create a drop down list for this. And reference number, if it is a check, what is the check number? If it is transaction, online transaction, the transaction number, the bank and the account number. Dated, if it is a post dated check, suppose the check is after 20 days, so you can enter the date here. And the status of that transaction, whether it is cleared or not. Sometimes the checks are bounced, they are not clear, so you should have a status here. And received by, the name of the cashier who has received it, the amount, or any notes you want to write here. So this is where first I'll start from the entering the first receipt voucher number, but you must always be careful if you have joined the place newly. So you must check the last receipt voucher number that has been created for manual entries. So suppose if that's 200, the last receipt voucher number, then you must start from 201. I'll start from 201, and here I'll enter the date, for example 39, and the customer ID is suppose 1, that is for name, but I want the name and the address to appear here dynamically. So I'll use the VLOOKUP formula, is equal to VLOOKUP, press tab. The lookup value is this customer ID, comma, and the table and array, that is where is my answer. The answer is in customer list. I'll select from here the customer ID till all the way till district, all the range. I'll select a long range 999, comma, and it's asked me column index, which column. So I've already entered the columns at the top, so it is my second column, that is D1, comma, and I'll show you in this lesson. I'm going to show you how to do that to get the column numbers dynamically. And for exact match I want 0, press enter. This way I get the name. To get the address, I'll just drag this formula to here, and update the index number only to G. Press enter, and this way I get the city. Now I want the district also. I'll just copy this formula, Control C, press escape, and here I'll want a comma in between them. So I'll just concatenate it and double quote, comma, space, and then double quote, press and sign, Control V. And I'll update this from G to H. Just press enter, H. This way I get the address dynamically. If I fill this, see, I get the NS. To remove the NA, I'll just update the formula with if press tab, this customer ID is equal to blank, then just return blank, else return the formula, press enter, press enter. Double click it, instead of NA it will return a blank space, and I'll just fill this with the light color. Yes, and I'll select this also, and I'll type the same formula. If press tab, this customer ID is equal to blank, then it should return blank, else it should continue the formula. Press enter and double click to fill the formula, and I'll just fill it with the same color. In the payment types, I'll create a fully dynamic drop-down list with the help of offset formula, which will be updated automatically from this list. Here I've created the payment types of list, the cash, check or online or whatever you want. So this list, it will pick up from this list, and this list will be dynamic, which will be updated automatically in the drop down list here. So to create that, I'll just use the offset formula is equal to offset. I'll type the formula here, then I'll paste it in the drop down list, press tab. The reference is my admin sheet here from this list. I want to start from here, B3 comma, and then it's asked me that how many rows I want to move down. I want to just move one row below, that is start from the cash. So I'll just type 1, and the column is the same, so I'll just type comma, and the height will be, I'll return the height with the help of count A formula. I'll use count A, press tab, and I'll select this range from here, and I'll select a long range. For example, 99, that's enough. You cannot have more than 99 type of entries, but I'll just select 99 and close the bracket, press enter. I get here a value error, but it's actually not error. Just click here in the formula bar and press F9. You see, I get the names dynamically. Now I'll just copy this formula from here. Let me log the ranges before copying, F4, and the height also F4. Now I'll copy this formula from here. Control C, press escape. I'll select all the range from here till 76. I'll go to data, data validation, and select from here list, then paste the formula, Control V, and click OK. Now I get a list that is fully dynamic and it is updated automatically. As I go to the admin sheet, I'll just enter here, for example, MasterCard. Some people, they make payment to the MasterCards. I'll go to the receipt vouchers, and here auto dynamically I'll get the MasterCard. The new entry will be updated automatically. So this is a fully dynamic drop down list. And the next is reference. So suppose if the payment is cash, you don't need any kind of reference, just type dash, and then the bank or account, it is cash, or nothing, just type dash, and the date is also no need for that for the cash payment, and the status is clear because he has paid cash. It is received by, here I should enter the cashier name, for example Zahid, he has received it. Press tab, the amount is 10,000. This is now complete entry for this receipt voucher number 201, but I want to display it dynamically here so that I'll know how much balance it is, how much is the net balance for the customer now, and this amount is automatically added to the customer list here. You see it here, I get the payment 10,000. In the customer lesson, I have explained how to get this payment, the paid amount sum total, with the total of the paid amount with the help of sum if formula. So you can watch that lesson, customer lesson, to know how to get the update, how to get it updated here automatically. And now I'll go back to the receipt voucher. Let's create a search bar here. So the last receipt voucher is displayed dynamically. To do that, I'll just use the max formula to return the last available receipt voucher, equal to max, press tab, and from I'll select this range, select long range 999, press enter. This way I get the last receipt voucher automatically. Now I have to display all the data that is related to this receipt voucher. To do that, I'll use a VLOOKUP formula. This is equal to VLOOKUP, press tab. The value is this here just behind the formula, that is D3, comma, and the lookup and table array is all this data. From here I'll select long range 999, comma, and column and index. At the moment I'll enter manually to show you what is the difference between an automatic, a dynamic column index number, and what is manual. Then the index number is number 3. I'll count from here 1 2 3. So the third is the answer, comma, and for a exact match I want 0. Press tab, enter, press enter, so I get 1. Now suppose if I knew a new column here before the customer ID and just insert another column here. Let me show you. I'll just insert another column here. You see it goes to 0. Why? Because now this is column number 4, and here I've entered manually in the formula I've entered manually column number 3. So this is no more 3, it is 4. So to make it dynamic I have to create the column numbers, and that I've done at the top here. I'll just delete this to create them again. Here I've used the column formula is equal to, just type column, press tab, and press enter. It returns the column number, that is number 3, but I want here the column number 1, so I'll just minus 2 from it, minus 2, press enter, I get 1. Now I'll just drag the formula till the end. Now I'll update this VLOOKUP with, in the manual index I'll just update it with this number, press enter. Now I get 1. Now if I delete this column, it will not be affected because this is dynamic now. It changes automatically. So this is the benefit of entering a dynamic column number. And now I'll just log the ranges, lookup values F4, and the table in FA. I'll not log the column because I have to drag it. I want it to update automatically. I'll just drag the formula. You see all the columns are updated. Now let me click in the last one. You see it is updated automatically. Now if I insert a column or I delete, whatever change I make, this VLOOKUP will return the same values that are available. I'll just change the format here. Click on this comma, it will give it 1,000 separate decimal. Now here I want is the net amount that is balance. I don't want the notes to be returned. I just want to return the net amount balance. So for that I'll use the index and match formula, because I have to match this customer ID from the customer list here and return the net balance. Here is the net balance in column, and I want to return this net balance after deducting this 10,000. What is the net balance? So to do that I'll go back to the receipt vouchers, and here first I'll tap match, because I want to match this customer ID first. To get the row number is equal to match, press tab, and this is the value, lookup value, comma, and the table and array is in customer list, and it is the column ID. I'll select wrong range 999 and comma, and I want the exact match, press 0, enter. So this way I get the row number is 1. Now I'll use the index, type index, press tab, and the array is in same customer list, and my answer, the array is in the balance here, the balance. I want it to return the balance. I'll select the wrong range 999 and comma, press enter. This way I get the balance 7,180. You can see, you can check it here. You see 7,180. I want to format it so that it shows the net balance with this number. It will appear this is a net balance, but I'm not going to edit here because these are the numbers. So I'll show you another trick to do by doing it by custom format. I'll just press Control 1 and go to numbers, and from here I'll select a custom. From the custom format, you can see here I previously formatted it. You see it's net balance. Whatever you select, I'll select this 1,000 separator, this one, and before that I'll just type net balance space, and you see here it shows me automatically this is the net balance available. Just click OK. You see here it appears net balance is this amount. So this way, even though this amount is formatted with the word net balance, so this way you can add any name you want. Suppose if you want to edit amount, you want to add dollar, whatever size you want, you can manually add it to your to the cell with the custom format. Now let me make another entry for the same customer 202, and the date is 110, and the same customer name, and he's paying me with check. Now here I'll write the check number, for example 124567, and the bank HBL, for example, and the dated, suppose a post dated check, so I've entered the date 10/10, and the status is now pending because this is not clear, and the person who has received the salesman or the cashier Zahid, and the amount is now here. I can easily see the net balance. You see here, it's very easy, 7,180. I ask him for the check 7,180. As I press enter, you see the net balance is zero, and this is automatically updated to the customer list. You see here, it is automatically updated to the customer. Now the balance here is zero. Let me go back to the receipt voucher and let me make the buttons visible so that I can easily navigate. So this way you can maintain your receipt vouchers completely, and you can find the dates whether it's pending or not. We can apply a custom format also. If suppose if the amount is pending, so this line it should show me in the red color. And to apply a custom format for that, I'll just select this range, complete range, from here all the way through here, and I'll go to conditional formatting and new rules using a formula. Type here equal to, and this cell, there is this one from here. So I'll remove the dollar sign from the rows because I want to lock the column only. Is equal to pending. And spelling should be the same that you type in your column. So the pending, then the format, just change the font color to red. That's all. I'll just change the font color to red. Click OK and OK. Press OK. Now see, this will show me in red color. As I change this to clear, I type clear here, the color automatically changes. So this way you can conditionally format those receipt vouchers that are still pending. It was just a short video to show you how to manage your receipt vouchers. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to maintain your receipt voucher details. So you will know that this amount that was paid was against which invoices. So it will automatically update the invoice status also. Here you see the sale invoice. Here these details, it will be automatically updated, and this balance will be automatically calculated on the base of these receipt voucher details that we will enter here for each and every invoice, for each and every customer. So we'll do that in the next coming lesson. Hope you like the video, and don't forget to share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.